Black men are waking up in droves. They are condemning the street culture. They're letting people know it's not cool unaliving each other. All of this YN stuff, this street culture, unaliving each other, hating each other, sliding on each other, it is not cool. Getting locked up left and right, being incarcerated left and right, it is not cool. We got black men waking up. And I'm going to ask y'all. Y'all know I don't like asking y'all for nothing. But this is one of them videos that's important to our people. So I'm going to ask y'all to please like this video so it can get pushed into the algorithm and wake the people up. Hopefully some young man out there who's down, this will lift him up and let him know that, yeah, he don't have to be a YN. He don't have to be a street ninja. You know what I'm saying? We need y'all on this one. Please like this video, y'all. This is one of those. We need these right here. Check it out. Y'all know I like holding y'all. Without further ado, let's get it.
Rappers who portray street images, gangster images as characters. This is a character. It's like wrestling. This is kayfabe. This ain't real. How we gonna hold people to these not snitching codes if everybody's gonna snitch? Once upon a time, maybe these codes was a real thing and people was keeping it real, but those days is over. We live in a surveillance state. It's a phone literally everywhere you go. If it ain't a camera, the phone just a camera. They got a camera on their glasses. They got a camera on their front door. They got a camera in their pocket. They got a camera on the corner, on the light. They got a camera at every store from every angle. You're not getting away with shit no more.
Yep.
And so when folks get caught red-handed and they feel like it ain't no way I can lie myself out of this situation, they're going to start telling. I'm glad all this shit happened for the simple fact of that. I don't care about no being no rat. I don't think street culture should be the culture that's pushed towards black Americans. That shouldn't be the default culture. Not even in hip-hop. We need an intelligent movement in hip-hop. You know what I'm saying?
That's how it started out.
That's how it started out.
And we have an intelligent movement. It's just not being pushed by these major labels. This is the issue, y'all. They run it. They run the music. And they push what they want to push. They push the detriment of our people.
This is in Sprinter vans all day, bro. They in Sprinter vans and hotels, bro. They going on tour. They in the studio. These is not in the streets. And that's okay. That's good. So allow any gangster shit is all entertainment. Brick talk, bird talk, killer talk, it's all entertaining. It should be treated as such. We don't need them to substantiate these claims. It's fake. There's always going to be gangsters. That shouldn't be the default. That shouldn't be the default archetype for black culture. That's degenerate shit. And I'm glad that it's coming to an end. The street code don't mean nothing if don't nobody follow the code. And if you do follow the code nowadays, you actually on the losing end of the stick. You get the short end of the stick. Because you might do the time to keep it solid with somebody. But if the shoe was on the other foot, would they do the time for you? How many dudes is on the street right now? They free right now because somebody kept it solid. When the last time you went and seen that man? You taking care of this man's family? You putting money on this man's books? Is you taking the phone calls? Is you still writing back on the letters? Probably not. Because the streets move on. The unfortunate part is
that's the thing. Once you get locked up, the streets moving on. Pooh Shiesty is going viral right now. I believe one of his songs, he was complaining about how nobody picked up, nobody answered his calls. The same people that he see now, they're on their phone all day, 24/7, but they did not pick up when he was locked up.
Once you locked up and once you go down that road, people can't live their life for you no more. You got to go down there and live your life. And I know it would be the solid thing to do, would be, but people move on. That's what the world do. You are ostracized from society, bro. Niggas gonna move on from you. And these young folks today and these folks that's in the game today know that. Which is why they tell. The realization that you in there is the worst part. When you realize you can't leave, that's the worst part. That shit had you daydreaming about being a CEO. Cause at least they get to go.
They get to go home.
They get to go home. Like, damn, boy, I should have just been a CEO.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep coming in this motherfucker. I might as well just be a correctional officer. I'm gonna keep coming in this.
They made a career out of this shit.
Should have made a career.
Yeah.
A lot of you need to just go and be a CEO.
And this is the thing. Young men out there, their brain isn't fully developed and they're listening to the music and they're not able to differentiate whether a fact from fiction. They thinking that their rapper that they love so much is actually out there doing the things that he's saying in the music, and then it has this influence on the young men that's out here listening to it. And I'm here to tell you, they are not out here doing the things that they saying in the music. I know it sounds cute, they not doing it. So therefore, you don't do it. Matter of fact, don't do it at all. Don't do none of the stuff that they doing.
The fact that the streets are being labeled as lame, bro, what? If only we had that patch method back then. Streets was always deemed as cool, being gangster, cool, being tough, cool, ruining people's days on a day-to-day basis, whether it's fighting or cursing people out or even bringing guns to school was considered cool. Now the fact that the great shit is happening, everything is changing, being that kind of African-American male makes you a lame. Thank you. It's about damn time. I just can't wait for the music to finally start to catch up. The CIA has swept over and over and over again, and it looks like we just might make a 3-1 comeback. Thank you, God. I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to have a lot of faith in the next generation of black kids.
Some niggas just hop in the streets and glorify it. That's never been me. I was out there for a reason. So for any nigga glorify being a street, I ain't that no more.
Yeah, fact.
Because it ain't shit. The streets ain't even the same no more. This niggas with jobs get more money than niggas in the street now. Cause that's guaranteed.
Fact.
Like I'm looking at niggas who still holding on to like something gonna fall out the sky. Them niggas, they the new bombs. You sit around waiting, thinking you waiting your turn, bro. Wait your turn on the clock. You gotta strive at some. Waking up doing nothing, bro. You just waiting to die.
Gen Z. You running out there, you try to hustle you something, you trying to make you some money. 28 ain't the same as ain't the same 28 as it was back then. 28, you was getting them for like 600. Now 28, you get that joint for like 1,500 now. You're not making no money. People are complaining. They're breaking even. They're not even getting any gain off of their packages, bruh. It ain't the same. You gonna break even. What? That's not smart. Just like you said, people with a job is making more money than the hustlers out there. It's not worth it, y'all.
He has broken the street culture curse, and they need credit. When it's time to dogpile on people, we gonna do that. But when it's time to congratulate, we need to be just as loud. There are significantly less gang members in Gen Z. Significantly less street dudes. And I'm proud of y'all for that. I really am. Because we needed a generation to completely reject that entire way of thought. Because doing the opposite has broken families and created generational traumas for everybody involved. Gen Z is the generation that across the board has decided it doesn't even make sense to sacrifice your life for people who tell you that your life is worth nothing. Young Thug told Gunna, if we go to jail and do life, we just do life. And then we try to figure out how to get out. What sense does that make? None. That's what sense it makes. That line of thought is something that only can exist in the mind of someone who is exceptionally immature and hooked, connected to their trauma. Money Mitch told you he loved the game, and then the game took his life. Gen Z doesn't want that, and I applaud y'all for it.
Young Thug thought he was cooking when he said that. We'll do life. I don't care. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Man, watch out. He just thought he was riding. Like, no. Fight for something good in life. Don't just throw your life away. That's stupid. That's the most dumbest thing ever.
Would you rather have a street dude that's in the streets with money and no future? Or would you rather have a dude that's street smart and book smart with a 9-to-5 with money and a 401k?
I'm so glad that we are witnessing, little by little, city by city, kids are seeing how stupid this street shit is. Kids are seeing how pointless glorifying this bullshit is because the niggas who promote it don't even follow the rules that they try to apply on others.
Right.
It's a destructive, degenerate mindset. You have grown men damn near or well into their 30s. Some of them are approaching their 40s, still trying to play street politics. Nigga Go raise your kids. And if you a grown-ass man,
This is something that nobody talks about. A lot of black culture, well, I ain't gonna say black culture, but their street culture, they adopted a lot of their ways off of that mob boss, off of that the mafia style type living. Bruh, y'all are not that. Y'all are not that. Off of the John Gottis, the Scarfaces. When Scarface came out, they took the world by storm. All of the street ninjas try to act like Scarface, try to act like, I remember they were trying to act like Superfly. Bruh, I'm telling you, these movies has polluted our people's minds, and they think they could do that. No, you can't, ninja.
only reason why you should be willing to go to jail is behind protecting your wife or kids. If you are willing to sit in a jail, a prison, a penitentiary for years, decades on end, protecting another man for a gang code, away from women, away from your kids, you might got some sugar in your tank. You might be on the DL.
What advice would you give to a young woman that's dating a man that's in the game?
Get out. Get out while you ahead.
Why would you say that?
Because it's not gonna lead to a straight and narrow path.
Right.
It's gonna either lead into you taking that nigga case or you getting in the game because you see him in the game and you.
I want to.
And this is why they promote it. This is why the higher ups promote this is the real masculinity. Sag your pants. Act like you don't care. Had a burner on your side. Talk to people. This is why they promote that more. So then our women out here think that's masculine. They think that's the way a ninja need to be. That's not. A masculine is taking care of your family. That's what masculinity is.
Speak on the word street ninja. A lot of the times we call people street ninjas when for real, they are criminal. The for real street ninjas that we see in our lifetime, the Fred Hamptons, the Malcolm X, the Martin Luther Kings, they were making things happen in the street. And they were some of our greatest ever ninjas. But in actuality, we call criminals that word when we don't want to associate them differently. No. People that harm black people do not get associated with the terms and then make things happen. We got to properly put them in context. Because we refer to all of us as the same when black men are very multifaceted and multidimensional. I know we try to make it all seem like it's universal, but it's all different. And I resent that term anytime a word has to be used like that has to harm us. I want y'all to pay attention. Anything that's perceived as cool has to be a detriment. Anybody that has likes, clout, or anything like that has to be a detriment. But any of our street ninjas that were positive never get that same love and admiration. I want you to pay attention to why that is, y'all. So whenever you see these people that you see out in this case, the thug and all of them, they're not street ninjas, y'all. They're criminals.
Wow.
Crazy, man. What time is it though? And I got the shorties about to come through. Oh yeah, I'm about to go in, bro. I'm about to get put up, gang.
Still early though, bro.
Yeah, I'm about to go in the crib. My shorty waiting on me, gang. I'm about to go in the crib.
Before hoes though, gang.
Man, this ain't 15 years ago, bro. We grown men now, bro.
Come on, bro. We outside, bro. I
Bro.
got 4 shorties coming through. We about to pop the bottle.
That's what's up, gang. That's what's up. You do you, bro. But I'm going to the crib where
About to
I'm loved.
barbecue, shoot some dice.
I'm going to the crib where I'm loved and fed, bro. You do you, gang, bro. Right, bro. I'm not going to be hanging on the block all day no more, bro. I'm a grown ass
Supposed to
man
be
now.
outside with the fellas, man. Come on, bro.
Bro, listen, call my woman a hoe again, I'm a jelly your shit, gang.
Bros
Wallahi,
before
bro.
hoes, man.
Call her a hoe again, I'm a jelly your shit, bro.
That's how it is, though, bro.
I'm just saying, that's my lady, bro. I love her. She ain't no regular Joan on this Joan, bro.
Supposed to be my broski, though,
Yeah,
gang.
bro, I
We
love
outside
you.
all day with
I
it.
see you tomorrow, though, gang. I'm not about to be out this Joan all day, bro. I'm about to go in the crib. I'm a grown man. I want to get fat and loved, bro. That's it, bro. I'm gonna holler at you tomorrow. I'll be back on the block tomorrow.
And I'm happy the comedians are making skits like this because the days of just sitting outside on the corner, on somebody's couch, on somebody's porch all day, twisting your hair, playing with your beard, playing with your feet, bruh, that has to end, man. You got to get something about yourself. Got to get some goals. Set some goals. I'm going to go do this today. I'm going to go do that today. Listen. Y'all make sure y'all copy y'all copy of Street Dad, Geek Dad, Avoiding the Manufactured Mindset. The book I wrote, man. I'm telling you, it talks a lot about that mindset. You know what I'm saying? Link in the description for that.
I'm gonna let you have that, gang. Right. If I hurt somebody off this joint. This jelly shit real. Okay. All right.
I said, take my homie the other day. I said, bro, I will cut you off, bro, if you keep calling yourself a street. That street shit lame. And a lot of niggas still glorify it like it's through. Talk through. Yeah, like, I don't really, Like, bro, you never did nothing productive for the community, bro. Who did you help, bro? Like, what, like, you just act like being in the streets is the epitome of being a quality human being. No, you're lame. You got 2 black girls that just solved the theory that Einstein couldn't figure out. They're doing something in the world. You got people that's out here starting businesses, doing this, doing that, raising families.
He said 2 black girls just solved a theory that Einstein couldn't figure out, an equation that Einstein couldn't figure out. They're being productive in the world. Find out your niche. What are you talented at? What's your thing? Figure it out.
Got kids. They're doing something in the world. Your epitome is you went to jail for all these years and you shot, robbed, and you stood tall, didn't tell. Bro, that shit lame. And I'm going to stand 10 toes on it. The street shit is lame. There's different ways to deal with stuff. To sit there and say, we ain't squashing no beef, it ain't never being peace. All right, so now you're going to check. More of your friends is going to die. Everybody going to go to jail. More of your friends going to go to jail. What good is going to come from it? But niggas don't want to squash beef for the sake of what? For the sake of what? Like, when you can squash the John, you know what I'm saying? And even when it comes to squashing beef, the men got to step up. It's not just about the 2 people that are more.
Ever had to squash any, like, real, like, street beef going on?
To your question, no, I never squashed no beef because at the end of the day, I speak on it. You know what I'm saying? I tell niggas, no, that need to, and we all Muslim. Y'all need to chill. But at the end of the day, I can't get in nobody's body and make them do something. You know what I'm saying? They gotta want to be men and say, yo, we're putting an end to this for the sake of the greater good. But niggas selfish out this joint. Pride and ego supersedes being a stand-up man in the community. They just glorify being a street man, not being a productive man. Like, being a street man and a man is 2 different things. I just had to text my homie the other day. I said, bro, I will cut you off, bro, if you keep calling yourself a street man. Stop calling yourself that. Aspire to be a man. Aspire to be around people that's doing stuff as a man. I don't want no street around me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want man time out this joint. Why I want street around me and I'm raising kids and a family out this joint? I don't want you bringing that energy around my folks. Now I'm messing around, gotta do something to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas be tripping.
So if you got 2 brothers there in the beef, right? You got one brother, he's enlightening himself. He like, nah, bro, you know, I want to squash that. You will have the other brother saying like, nah, I don't squash beef. I don't do that, because he feels like that's the better way to, like, he feels like that's more masculine. I'm more manlier than you because I'm not squashing. No, the brother who initiates squashing the beef, that's more manlier. That's being more manlier.
Yo, you should join my gang, bro. We're 30 grown men with no futures, bro. We don't ever go to school. We don't ever work 9 to 5s, bro. We only have dirty money.
That sounds lame and childish.
Nah, bro. You're lame, bro. You're lame if you don't join us, bro. You're lame as fuck.
So do y'all have money?
Hell yeah, we're having motion, bro. Peep the chain. My shit glistening.
Nah, like houses, like property, equity, like any long-term assets.
Nah, bro. But my shit blanging though. My shit really blanging. My shit shining.
You realize if you all just got jobs and pulled the money, you'd have way more, right?
Nah, bro. Fucking occupation. We don't do jobs, bro.
So you're unemployed.
Nah, bro. We work for ourselves. We're self-made, self-businessmen.
Isn't your homie doing 25 to life for your crime right now?
Yeah, bro. He's hella solid. He'll never snitch.
But didn't you fuck his girl?
Yeah, I mean, he'll never know. Yeah, bro, we get hella bitches, bro. I have 4 kids that I've never seen. And I'm still pulling hoes, bro.
Yo,
look.
come on, bro.
Hey, Keisha, I'm broke as fuck. Come fuck me. Okay, I'll be my 5th baby mom. I'll stay this time. Okay, daddy, I'll be at your crib. Okay.
Yo, bro, didn't you have a large friend group before getting into this stuff?
Well, yeah, most of them are dead or in prison.
So is this just like your life? Like no legitimate money, no plans for the future, like at all?
What do you mean future, bro? We're trappers for life. Trapping out the bando. Selling drugs, stealing cars, scamming, bro. Get with the program.
I'm so glad the younger generation in the black community is waking up to like how stupid most of the street mentality shit is. Like how just straight dumb it is. Like it's just straight stupidity. Especially with this YSL Young Thug trial. And for me, one of the things that stuck out the most was when he said, Gunna, is a phone call, him saying, Gunna is one of the people I hate the most. Like the most. Like I hate him the most. And you got to think, like, you really in the streets, right? You really shooting at people. People really shooting at you. Maybe killed some of your best friends or family members, who knows, and this is the man that you hate the most? Like the guy that's just gets fly, minds his business, and makes music and is succeeding without.
Because he know Gunna is on a mature path. He know he could poke at Gunna and Gunna ain't gonna do nothing because Gunna is about his bag. He's about himself. He's about doing the work. Gunna ain't paying attention to none of that. Gunna came out and start doing the work. That's why. They like easy prey. That's what they like, easy prey. Now I'm gonna mess with him. Man, I remember they did a skit about that. Bro, he want to smoke with you. Now I want to smoke. I want to smoke with y'all. But he ready to fight you, but I don't want to smoke with him. I want to smoke with y'all because y'all ain't gonna do nothing to me. Yeah, I don't want no smoke with him because I'm scared of him. Yeah, they did a skit on that joint.
You now is the one you hate the most. Like the mentality in and of itself, right? Ever since he been out of jail, it's just been Gunna and rats. Not his kids, not his family, just Gunna and rats.
Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I'm telling you. Hey, look, we gotta move as a unit, man. We gotta move. We all gotta do the work. We all have to do the work. That's why I need y'all to like this video so it can get out in the algorithm. People need to see videos like this. Young men need to see videos like this. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just them. It ain't just me. It's as a collective. We could all get into this movement of positivity. You know what I'm saying? And moving forward and dodging the evils of this world. You know what I mean? Y'all let me know what y'all think about the TikTok collage. Big Kish signing out. I'm going, y'all.